God, does he have to be so bright? Wow! It should be against the law to be that yellow. Jeez! Ow! It hurts.
Hey, what's up YouTube land? MGO here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Transformers Prime First Edition Deluxe Class Bumblebee. So here we are, and there he is, and first and foremost, as always, we will take a quick look at the packaging. So yes, it's Transformers Prime. His name is Bumblebee. Yes, there is First Edition silverage going on there. Nice picture of Bumblebee on the front. Turn it around, you got your obligatory product shot, your cross sells, and yes, you can watch Transformers Prime on TV! Woo! I'm on season 200. Everyone is dead, and yet somehow the show keeps going on in my head. I don't know. I can't explain it. Can you? I can't. I've run out of characters. I didn't think that was possible. But moving right along, here is Bumblebee in his show-accurate colors, and it's the same mold as the New York Comic-Con Bumblebee. So, yep, we've seen this before. For comparison, here is the New York Comic-Con Bumblebee. And obviously a much, much brighter shade of yellow going on here. And obviously the more screen-accurate racing stripes going on as opposed to the taxi cab deco. You can see the obvious differences here in the engine block and the Autobot symbol. You know, just minor differences. Of course, the most blatant difference is just the bright shade of yellow. And of course, the transclearant windshield is a lot more transclearant on the show-accurate Bumblebee as opposed to the New York version. This one more has tinted windows. It's a taxi cab with tinted windows. Isn't that illegal? I don't know. But yep, same mold. Again, you know, there's the weapon stores right here. Yeah, these two tabs are on the feet. Just plug them in right back there. And the blaster, which has a lot of nice molded in detail. Very nicely done. And that's pretty much it. And for some other comparisons, we'll bring in Deluxe Roadbuster. Just so you can see how he stacks up against the Dark of the Moon Deluxe. A little bit shorter, but there you have that. Away with the Roadbuster! And here he is with the New York Comic Con RC. Yes, motorcycle bigger than a car. We know how this goes. And that is basically it. So we'll just get down to Transformation, which again, just like the New York Comic Con version. Nothing all that new or exciting. Same old, same old. You know, I'll try to get through this a little bit quicker. I will. I'll post the link to the New York Comic Con Bumblebee review, just in case you want to see a more detailed transformation. I'm just going to try to go through this kind of quick, because like I said, we've seen this before. You just flip the feet down, flip the foot out. You got your heel spur right there. There, you split this whole top section. You untab these sections here. That. You bring the arms down like that. You can bring the arms up. Bring them down like that. Up, 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 up. I'm breaking everything. Untab these bumper sections right here like that. Bring the arms up. Take this piece, bring it up, dab it into the wheel, bring that shoulder part down, bring this up, dab it into the wheel, bring that shoulder piece down, take these panels, fold them down, take that front windshield, fold that down, bring this up, bring the camera up, rotate this 180, rotate that 180, and bring that down like this. And again, this piece will tab into this little tab right there. and lock that into place like that. And again, you just want to take this little hook here is going to hook in to a little post right in there, if you can see it, which you probably can't. But when you get yours, you'll see it. You'll see it. It's right there. You can't miss it. Although I'm missing it right now. Come on. I'm missing it right now. Bring this whole midsection up. Get everything aligned. Kind of bring these door wings in. They're on double hinge here, so you can just kind of bring them in, angle them in how you want. Like that, and already you can see the crazy light piping. The light piping on this guy is a lot better than the New York version. I mean, his eyes, they just glow. It's crazy. Of course, you take this front bumper section here and you just split it, bring it down. It's not a huge difference, but you know, it still does help it to make it a little more show accurate. And just straighten everything out here, and there you have it. Let's bring these down. And there you have it. There is Transformers Prime Deluxe Bumblebee in robot mode. And I still like this figure. I still like it. I still think it looks cool. A lot of people are saying that this is the weak point of the first edition figures. Me personally, I think this one is just as good as the rest of them. I still do really like it. Obviously, you know, the face is painted a much darker silver, which you know, I'm not crazy about, but it you know, I'm not that torn up about it. I'm not crazy about it, but I'm not going to rage over it either. Still looks good. Articulation is just the same. He has that ball jointed head. You know, shoulder rotation, you can go in and out. Got elbows on a ball joint as well as a swivel on the forearm itself. He does have a waist joint, ball jointed hips. You got some rotation at the hip. Got some movement at the knee. Not a lot, but enough. And you got, you know, some foot movement, and you got some movement here on the heel spur. Hands can also move in like that. So same level of articulation, and it still looks pretty good, in my opinion. Still nicely done. A very nicely done figure. And I really don't have any major complaints about it. Now, for comparison, here he is next to Roadbuster. Roadbuster's become my new, like, standard comparison figure, if you haven't noticed by now. There you can see how he stacks up. And here he is next to his New York Comic Con self. And again, you can see the differences there. I do like the more lighter silver on the face on the New York Comic Con version, but you know. Originally, I thought to myself, oh, I could probably just swap the heads out, but then I didn't realize the drastic color difference there. So yeah, I can't swap the heads out, but it's okay. And for some reason, as you can see, the light piping on the New York version is not, it doesn't even work really, but this guy, it just glows. It's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. And we're bringing the rest of the gang here. We'll bring in Deluxe Prime, San Diego Comic-Con version. And we'll bring in RC. See how all that stacks up. And we'll bring in Mr. Starscream. Definitely taller than Bumblebee. And for everyone who pointed it out, just to let you know, I got it. Thank you. Thank you. And of course, he does have his blasters. You can plug them right into the ports on his forearm. And if you do have the New York Comic Con version, that means you have two! So you can actually give him two blasters. Yay! Two blasters! And we'll bring in his little buddy here. Just because. There we go. So yes, very cool figure. Like I said, some people have called him the weak point of the first edition line. Me, I don't think so. I think it's still a great figure. I think it's definitely up there with the rest of them, and I would definitely recommend it if you can find it. Again, check ToysRUs.com often. Check your local Toys R Us often. They are quite hard to find. So I think that is pretty much all there is to say. So there is the Transformers Prime First Edition Deluxe Class Bumblebee, and this is MGO saying, remember, you don't stop playing because you grow old. You grow old because you stop playing. Be geek, be proud, palm in your face. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention blue cardboard rock. Yay. Tonight on Behind the Bots, Bumblebee. So, tell us about your childhood. Well, this was a bad idea. Hey, why don't we get that Soundwave guy? I'm sure he's a much better interview.